clearly. Tell me, who you are and what you're about. Just give me some, like we've never met before. You're gonna use my question and your answer. That's time I'll stop you. And even like if you told me stuff yesterday, don't say like I told you yesterday. No one knows what you're talking about.
Right.
If I stop you, it's like they. Who's they? I might just have you pick that stuff up.
Yeah.
Hit it.
My name is Elias Alias. I'm an unemployed poet. I'm a very happy old guy. I'm a veteran of the Vietnam War with the United States Marine Corps. I'm a former business owner 3 times over. And I'm a happy grandfather. And I am grateful to live in America. I am grateful for the colorful, creative, wealthy life I have had, even during times when I was flat broke.
Would you consider yourself a hippie?
Sometimes I'm asked, because of my hair, if I would consider myself to be a hippie. No, I am much more akin to being a beatnik, which preceded the hippie movement. I am a philosophical voluntarist and a person who wants freedom of the individual under the umbrella of the protection of a constitutional government. So I'm not a hippie, but I have a fond, warm spot in my heart for the hippies of the 60s who finally brought the Vietnam War to a close. I think history proves the hippies were right and the government establishment was morally wrong over the whole Vietnam War thing.
So can you tell me, just, like you did yesterday, I love the story, however you sum it up, but, you went to war thinking one thing, you get out, you see a hippie, pull over, whoop his ass, that was funny, and now here you are today questioning everything about our government, however you would tell me that.
I was raised down south, and there is a streak of the gentleman in me. As I mentioned, I am a unemployed poet, and the poetic nature was with me at birth and has been with me all my life. When I went into the Marine Corps, I went through Parris Island, South Carolina.
How old were you?
I went into the Marine Corps at Parris Island, South Carolina when I was 20 years old. I was just turning 20. And the brain wash that they are experts at rendering to nice, young, poetic Southern gentlemen took very nicely with me, and I became quite willing and even eager to go kill enemies to protect my country. And the Marine Corps at that time, in 1965, had an enemy called the Vietnamese guerrillas, the Viet Cong, and the North Vietnamese Army from North Vietnam. So I was willing to go kill those people for a political belief that they were practicing in their own country, even though they could not possibly threaten the United States of America. The theory was fight communism over there so you don't have to fight it on your doorsteps over here. So I quit college, joined, went into all of that, and became a little killing machine worthy of my stripes as a Marine. Upon my return from the war zone, driving back down Poplar Avenue in Memphis, Tennessee, I saw a hippie walking down the sidewalk, and because of my indoctrination, training, programming, and conditioning as a Marine, I saw the hippies as communist sympathizers who were anti-war, and that meant, in the understanding that I had been trained to hold, that they were the enemy. So I pulled my car over and got out of my car and whooped him right there on the sidewalk for just being a hippie. The guilt that I've lived with ever since became a reality for me consciously once I figured out that he was right and I was on the wrong side when I went into Vietnam and invaded a foreign country against their wishes.
Tell me if you can pinpoint the moment really where it hit you that there was more exploration to do and like, holy shit, I've been wrong all this time.
It was 20 years to the month after I came out of Vietnam. I returned home in 1967, and it was 1987, and I believe it was October of '87.